Remote Modules, Git sources. A Git source module tells the root module to load child configuration from a Git repository instead of the current directory. The source argument is the locator, and Terraform init retrieves that child module before planning the graph. A remote Git source changes where Terraform reads infrastructure logic from. The root module still owns the call site, input values, and output references, but the child module's resources come from the downloaded repository content. A Git module source is not just a URL. Git tells Terraform to use the Git getter. The repository URL identifies the repo. The // selects the subdirectory module path, and ref selects the exact revision to check out. That structure separates repository location from module location. One repository can hold many child modules, and the caller can target only one subdirectory without cloning a separate repository layout into the root configuration. Terraform init searches for module blocks and retrieves child modules from their source addresses. Terraform stores the installed module code in a hidden working directory location before plan or apply uses it. If you change the module source or change the registry module version, you must rerun Terraform init. If modules are already installed, Terraform init updates installed modules to newer versions instead of reusing the previous download. If a Git source omits ref, Terraform uses the default branch referenced by head. That means module behavior can change when the branch moves, even if the root configuration did not change. Pinning to a tag, branch, or a full commit SHA controls what code Terraform installs. A branch is still mutable, a tag is usually more stable, and a commit SHA is the strongest way to make the module source deterministic. On a submarine, you do not leave a watertight door half-decided. A movable Git branch is the same kind of risk. The boundary looks closed, but it can shift underneath you. Pinning the exact revision turns the boundary into something you can trust. A remote Git module is still a normal child module. The caller passes input arguments into the module block, and the parent reads exposed outputs back through the module.name.output. That boundary matters because Git sourcing changes distribution, not evaluation semantics. Terraform still builds dependencies from references, so module outputs are the safe interface between the root module and downloaded child logic. Large Git repositories increase download time during module installation. Terraform supports a depth query parameter for supported Git sources, which maps to shallow clone behavior and reduces how much history Git downloads. That optimization changes retrieval costs, not module behavior. Terraform still evaluates the selected module revision, but it spends less time fetching unused commit history.